Hey folks, it's Quincy with the Microsanctuary Movement. We are going to begin a series of educational videos, instructional videos for anyone who's looking into taking care of chickens, looking to learn more about who we are, what the Microsanctuary Movement is. The first one we're doing is going to be about Bumblefoot, which our little chicklet has right now, our very big chicklet I should say. So Bumblefoot is a common thing that you'll see in chickens especially. Turkeys can get it, ducks can get it, but it's most common in chickens. And what it is it's just a sore on the foot, and it's caused from them being very heavy birds and not flying and landing on a variety of perches like a wild bird would. So chicklet's gotten it a few times. Hers usually isn't very bad, but we're gonna show you how to wrap her. So first we want to start with supplies. Now some people use tea tree oil. That's my rooster Omar. Some people use tea tree oil, which I do not have right now. But these are basic supplies. So this is Vetricin. This is just a cleaning agent. Some people use hydrogen peroxide or chlorhexidine solution. We buy this at just our local farm supply store, and this is what we use. And then I have triple antibiotic ointment or Neosporin. You want to make sure you're getting the kinds that don't have lidocaine or any kind of cane in them, pain relievers, because chickens can react badly to that. Then I just have a tub of Vaseline. I have vet wrap, which is, you're going to want to have tons of vet wrap as you start your microsanctuary. And then I have some gauze. And I already have a few things cut up, so I just cut the vet wrap in these small strips. So, chicklet, it's your time to shine, baby. So we're gonna do chicklet. So I usually hold them like this and wrap them from behind. She's struggling a little bit, but not too bad. So what Bumblefoot is, I don't know if you can come close, but do you see that sore? So that's a sore on her foot. So it's kind of like a plug or like a kernel of corn. And it's really tempting because it is kind of coming off. It's really tempting to pick these things and just bring them out, but it's a really painful thing for the bird to have, and we don't want to pick if we can avoid it. So what I do for this beginning Bumblefoot, what I do until it comes out, the idea is we want to simulate moisture. So chickens, we're not going to give them a foot bath every day. They don't really like it. So the idea is just to keep it really moist, so that you can soften up that plug, and then eventually that plug's just gonna come out smoothly. It's like velvet. It just comes out. Sorry, chicklet. Sorry, chicklet. Sorry, chicklet. That's chicklet's butt. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of antibiotic cream on it, and I totally forgot to clean it. So pretend I sprayed this on it and cleaned it off first. I already cleaned her foot, so that's why I forgot. So this is just a little piece of gauze. So you're just going to put that gauze right on that sore. And then just take a little bit of vet wrap. Oh, and my vet wrap skills are not very pretty, but they're functional. And you know, you can have your partner help you hold your bird if he's not filming you. So you want to make sure just to go between the toes, just to kind of help it stay on. It doesn't have to be pretty. You just want to make sure that you're wrapping, and vet wrap sticks to itself. So that's usually what I do for chicklets. Sometimes with more severe cases, you're going to want to make a much bigger wrap, especially when you're first getting chickens. You might see some really bad cases. Chicklet just gets it every now and then. So we'll keep that on about every 3 days. I'll rewrap it with Vaseline until that plug comes out. And the important thing is, here, we can let you stand back up, baby. The important thing is once the plug comes out, you don't want to keep it moist because that'll keep it from healing well. So once the plug comes out, then you want to just stick to just a little bit of Neosporin on there, and then you can keep it wrapped for up to a week. After that, just for the healing process. But in the meantime, while we're trying to simulate kind of soaking and wet foot, I'm going to redo this every 2 or 3 days and just do a big old glob of Vaseline. And then eventually, as you're wrapping, one day you're going to unwrap it and that plug will just smooth right out. And then from there, you can just start wrapping it a little drier. And it takes a couple weeks to resolve usually, but most of the time it's not too bad. And chicklet obviously doesn't seem to mind too much. So that is our Bumblefoot video, and that's Omar one more time. Thanks for tuning in.